Hey everybody, here's something you seldom see in South Africa these days, and I don't even know if there's any of these in America. But anyway, this is a BSA air rifle. I've had this since I was 12 years old. This belonged to my dad. He had it for longer than that. I mean, since I remembered, he had this gun. At the time, air rifles had to be licensed in South Africa. This was not licensed, so he hid it away, and so it doesn't get confiscated. But anyway, at some point he got a policeman to help him and get it licensed, and then when that was done, he gave it to me, and I was about 12 at the time. So anyway, it's called an Underlever. It's got a really little petite sight up front there, and that's the little button you depress. That I've left that as is. I always have. That was obviously lost at some point, and somebody made a little out of a screw, but it works fine. So it clips in there. That's where you cock the spring. No wood up front. Trigger. It's got like a grip in there to hold. Typical BSA checkering over there. Running down at the back. Yeah, I did this when I was a kid. The stock I was too weak to cock it, so I used to put it on the ground. I used to put the stock on the ground and then cock it, and the stock started chipping out over there. So I made a steel plate for it to protect that, and I'm sorry I did that at the time, but it's part of the story of the gun, so I'll leave it as is. And even as a 12-year-old, I had the sense to line the screws north-south. This is just a piece of mild steel. Put a leather spacer in there to take up the unevenness. Anyway, that was that side of it. Through top. Over there it says one load. Now that doesn't mean one pellet. It means number one pellet. .177 or 4.5 millimeters. You got these same guns in a number 2, which is 0.22 or 5.5 millimeters. And I don't know if there was a 3, maybe for 25. I don't know. I know of the ones and the 2. So it's one load, and the number 2s. I had a number 2 like this. It said 2 load. So you flick that up, drop your pellet in, close it, and cock it and shoot. And there's the sight, little wheel that you wind up and down. And anyway, that's really just out of interest. This is the L model, so the serial number starts with an L, which I don't know if that was for light or maybe ladies, but it is very short here. The regular ones, the serial number started with an S, and there might be other numbers too, but the regular ones, the serial number started with an S. And this portion, this is where the piston runs. This portion was significantly longer, probably about that length, and the barrel was also longer. So this was kind of a boy's gun. Maybe the L is light, or maybe it's for lady. I don't know. I think it's probably light, and the S was probably standard. And I had one of those. I had one in number 2 as well, but I sold them. I kept this one for sentimental reasons. Yeah, this only arrived last week after 2.5 years to try and get it into the US. Anyway, this is not classed as a firearm in the US, so there's no import marks needed to be added. It just kind of tagged along with my other firearms that came in. Guys, I hope you find that interesting, and stay safe. We talk again.